What up? What up? Is it even gonna start? Oh, there we go. Okay. Taking a minute. Taking a minute. So we sold another card on eBay. That Palafin card sold for like 40 bucks. We actually got a best offer, which is interesting. I've never gotten a best offer on the eBay sales yet, so somebody offered me 40 bucks. I had it posted for like 43, I think, or something like that. But yeah, we got ended up getting 40 bucks for that. Total 31.80, so we can add that to the profit, 32. So that would be 93, I believe. So not bad, not bad. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, sold a couple cards on eBay at this point. Obviously, we still have a bunch that probably won't sell, but that's fine. You know, once I stack up 50, I'll just send them to myself. The ones that can't sell, and I should be able to sell them. But maybe, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. That's the plan, though. That's the plan. GameStop's not moving. Market's up. Crypto, basically the same. What's up, Snail with groceries? Oh, I like your profile picture. It's Gary. Meow. Shane Holder, what's up, bro? Hey, is that the same built by Bailey Shane? Is that the same Shane, or are you a different Shane? If that's built by Bailey's, that's a OG right there. That's a real OG right there. If that's built by Bailey's, that's crazy. Matt Romano, what's up, bro? Doing good. I was trying to do some landscaping while it was raining, but yeah, it didn't last very long. The sun popped out and it started getting super hot. So I ended up only getting, well, I pulled a bunch of weeds. Got like 2 pavers down. And where all my grass is dead, I'm gonna replace it with flat rock. So it's basically just gonna be like a pat. Well, I don't know. Basically, instead of having grass, it's just gonna be rock. Basically, but not like pebble rock, like pavers or flat rock. Like I don't know how to describe it because my grass is dying because it's been too hot the past like few summers. Is that guy rich? I'm just the average kick-ass Shane. Nah, it's just somebody who used to be in here when we used to stream like 3 or 4 years ago. Like one of the first people to ever support the stream. So that's why I was wondering. Because I don't see those people anymore. What's up, Arca? How you doing, bro? But yeah, it's just been too hot to do any yard work, so it was actually like raining today, and it made it bearable. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it didn't. Like I said, it didn't rain for very long. I have like 10 tons of lava rock I took out of my front yard, made it on the honeydew list. Need any? I mean, I would use it for sure, but I don't think you live in Utah. I went and picked up a bunch of honey rock, or honey rock, lava rock at the beginning of the summer. Somebody got rid of a bunch. I just happened to see it, and I went and picked it all up. It wasn't that much, but I used it. Got huge leg muscle soreness after training. Barely can walk. Hey, that's how you know it's a good leg day, bro. That's how you know it's a good leg day. Gotta love that. I'm doing good, bro. I also did legs yesterday. I just didn't go that hard. I did biceps and legs and well, yesterday was my last day with my gym membership. My gym membership expired, so yeah. I tried to get in as much as I could yesterday. Now I'm gonna be a running boy, and I'm gonna buy like dumbbell. I'm gonna attempt to make a gym in my downstairs, but it's just will cost quite a bit. What's up, Squishmallow? Yeah, I live in Utah. 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 I kind of want to make a GameStop video. Not like a power pack one, but I want to make like a. I kind of want to make like a GameStop earnings prediction video. Sort of. Not really. I just think it. I don't even think it would do that well. I just think it'd be a fun video to make. I guess just other types of content besides only power packs. Gym in the home's great. I love training with my morning coffee. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like, uh I mean the gym I go to is really cheap, so it's like $10 a month. So 10, well, I think it was like 1070 something. So we'll just do 1070 times 12. That's $128 plus the annual fee, that's like $60. So you're paying almost like $190 a year to use a gym membership. And don't get me wrong, like that's great. I get access to a sauna, showers, all the gym equipment I could want. But, could I take that $190 a year and just buy like a piece of gym equipment? Like could I buy like a nice bench press? Probably not. I think a nice bench press is like $800 to $1,000, but like I feel like just over time you could just all the money you're spending towards a gym membership, you could get your own shit. Obviously, like the machines can break and stuff, so I don't know how much you'd really want like a pull down machine or anything like that, but I mean this thing would be badass. Like a basic, not even with a bar, like that would be sick. Like 200 bucks for that? I mean it's a piece of crap Amazon thing, but I'd imagine, I don't know. It's just an idea. And I think it would just be interesting to have a gym in my downstairs. Start with, you gotta get those gym mats. Get the gym flooring. That shit's pretty expensive. I mean, oh, actually not that bad. Unless this is per piece. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I might end up just getting the membership back. But for now, no membership. I went to Cypress High Magna. Oh, really? That's dope, bro. You still live in Utah? Probably not, I assume. Spent about 90 hours this month sorting through old baseball cards, not anticipating GME to add baseball to the mystery stuff, but would be sweet. Oh, it will. It'll definitely add baseball. It'll probably add every sport and Magic the Gathering. It'll probably add Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sure over time they're going to add everything to this. Should I buy a Suron? That's up to you, bro. Like I don't care what you do with your money, bro. I literally don't care. Puzzle mat is okay. You don't need many of them for a bench and stands. Yeah, I need to look more into it. Moved to Windover when I got hired as a blackjack dealer at Montego. No way, dude. You're a blackjack. I wonder if we've ever played together, bro. whenever I don't think I play at Montego. I can't remember where I usually go. I haven't been out there in forever. I bet that's so much fun. I've always wanted to be like a blackjack dealer or something. I think that'd be so fun. More like a slot attendant, I think. I think being a slot attendant would be dope. I already know like quite a bit about slots. I'd imagine living in Windover kind of sucks though. There's like nothing out of there. But you probably meet all sorts of people at the casino, so I'm sure it doesn't really matter. Do you actually do you get paid pretty well being a blackjack dealer? I'd imagine it's better in Vegas, but I'll have to come and play sometime, bro. I'll have to come play sometime. You'll have to tell me like when you work. I'll have to try to make it out there one of these days. Be like, "Yo, Squishmallow!" Oh shit. Don't tell anyone that I'm counting cards. Just kidding. I don't really count cards. Although the last time I was in Windover, I was counting cards and the count got like crazy fucking high, dude, on a double deck. And they fucking shuffled it. It wasn't even ready to be shuffled and they shuffled it, bro. I was so pissed. Like I was like, "Oh, I'm going all in. Like this is the highest count I've ever seen on a double deck." And then they fucking shuffled. I'm like, "Bro, come on." Scamming. Scamming, bro. Is Alibaba trustworthy for buying it? Bro, I don't know. I haven't bought it from Alibaba. You need to go research, my friend. They don't even make Surons anymore, so I don't know. Maybe they still make them in China, but I'm not sure. Or they just have an inventory they still need to get rid of. I don't know. It's all on you, my friend. You're asking the wrong person. I bought my Suron when they first came out, and they were easy to get. So, you're asking the wrong person. I'm sure the tips are nice. You are counting cards. I watched your video on how to count cards. And that video used to be sick, bro. I used to make like $300 a month just from that one video. That's a good video. I don't count. Immediately admits to counting. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you count cards, if you don't know your deviations, and you don't know how to do the true count, and you don't know your basic strategy. Like, there's so much more to counting cards than actually counting cards. I learned everything, including craps, crew, for 3 years before moving to the poker room. After 14 years, I stopped to trade from home, but my wife, Courtney, is currently a cashier at Montego Bay. Oh, okay, so you don't even work there anymore. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's still cool, though. If you come out, let me know, or talk to Courtney when you come out. Yeah, I will. I'll remember. I'll remember. What is she, a cashier? Like, does she just work the front desk at Montego, or what? Like, where is she a cashier at? I don't. I haven't been out there in a while. I have a lot of people who want me to go out there. The cage. Okay, duh. 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 Yeah, I'll remember. Yeah, if I can let you know, I will. I just don't go out there very often. I'm not like a big gambler. Well, especially Windover. Like the only thing I like to play out there is the Ultimate X machine because usually Ultimate X is $10 a hand. Well, not, $10 for 10 hands, $1 a hand, but in Windover you can play $5 or 50 cent, 25 cent, 50 cent. 50 cent Ultimate X, so it's, $5 for 10 hands. That's like the only thing I like to play out there because that's a really rare machine. And you cannot find a $5 Ultimate X machine in Vegas. But yeah, I've lost so much playing slots, like I have no desire to go play unless it's like high roller shit, like $100 Ultimate X. I sat down at a fixed game in Vegas one time. That shit had me sweating. Wait, what do you mean by a fixed game? I don't know what you mean by that. The stream is here. What's up, Gobble? Gobnob? Gobnob? I used to love 4-card poker. I saw some, I don't know if it was, I think it was 3-card. I saw some dude hit a royal flush in Vegas on 3-card poker. He made like 100 something grand or something, or 200. I can't remember. Something crazy. He was betting massive though. The 1K pack, nah, the 1K pack was trash. We pulled a Sylveon EX. It was like a $700-800 card. I probably should have kept it, but I just got rid of it. Don't promote, bro. Do you not read the rules, Trey Daniel? It's literally the first rule when you when you log into the fucking chat. Don't fucking promote shit here. The fuck are you doing, bro? Do you not know how to read? It's literally the first rule when you log into the stream. It says no promotion. This is an instant ban. I mean, I won't ban you, but I will if you come in and promote some nonsense in my stream again. And power packs are not greater than slots. I can promise you that. At least if you do $25 spins on a slot, you have a potential to actually make a decent amount of money. Whereas you can't make fucking shit on power packs unless you keep the cards. Found a whale who pulled 120k power packs already. Power packs will be huge when they come out. I mean, it's a good way to get inventory, honestly. Like, if you already have, like, a store or you're in the card game, it is a really good way to get cards. Like, if I would have kept all the cards I have, or I've pulled so far, I'd probably, with the value of the cards, I'd probably be in profit. All the money would be tied into cards, and the only way you would be able to get rid of them in a profitable way is if you sold them for cash, potentially. Maybe you could make a little bit extra selling them yourself through eBay, but then you got to take the photos. You got to take, there's a lot more to it if you're posting it on your own eBay account. They make it pretty easy to sell. Noticed the dealer would knock after checking cards if no one was home. Asian dealer with table full of Asians at 2 a.m. in Pahrump, Nevada. Wait, interesting. That's so interesting. When I would last work in the pit, I was making $8.25 per hour plus tips. In 2021, my last full year, I made $77K in wages plus tips. Wow. Damn, bro. Can you get me hooked up? I want to come be a dealer, bro. I want to come be a fucking blackjack dealer. Can you get me plugged up, bro? That'd be so fun. I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much as I think I would, but I think it'd be fun. I would love that shit. They offer an option for you to sell directly on eBay through PSA, but they do take a small cut, of course. Yeah, I know. They also charge $6 in shipping, which sucks. Which is actually really annoying because a lot of the sales just go from vault to vault, so they're basically just taking like $6 from you, plus the fees they already charge. It's kind of whack. But at the same time, you know, if you were to get the card shipped to you, it costs $2 a card to get them out of the vault, you know, the $6 shipping. So, realistically, if you actually like got the cards from the vault, you would only make like maybe $4 or $5 extra. Which, if you're selling hundreds of cards, you know, that could be potentially worth your time, you know, because that's just an extra $500 every 100 cards, but they do make it very convenient to sell stuff without pulling it out of the vault. So in some way it's worth it, but at the same time, you know, if I would have gotten all the cards and sold them myself, you know, add an extra $500-800 to that profit, we wouldn't be down that much. The whale claimed that all the cards he pulled and vaulted around 80k will be worth around 150k in 18 months. I mean, that's such speculation because not every card's going to go up in value. A lot of cards are probably going to lose value. So I don't agree with that. But they are I'm sure, you know, if he's pulled 120k worth of packs, I'm sure they're worth around 120k. But to speculate and say to say that they're going to go up in value, that's very debatable. Certain cards will go up in value, but not all of them. And a lot of cards don't even sell, bro. Like, I have cards that have been sitting for a while. Like, I have them posted for decent value, and they haven't sold. So, I think that's very speculative of that guy to say that. And he's not factoring in shipping and fees, and there's so much more to selling cards than what people try to put on. Tips make a world of difference. I think it's not a huge deal as long as they're taking good care of the cards in the vault. It's a neat option. I'm probably sending some of mine already graded cards to the vault, honestly. I mean, if you want to, you know, if that's what you want to do. I just, I think you should keep them physical, personally. You know? Well, especially, I don't know. Like, I would rather personally have my cards physical, but the vault is a nice option. It just sucks that you have to pay money to get your cards out of the vault if you ever want them out of the vault. It's probably someone who lives at GameStop. He said that cards are booming in China. I mean, yeah, I've heard they're very expensive in different countries. So, you know, it's possible, but it's still going to be card specific, I would say. If you're serious, would. In early 2010s, we got 30, 40 students from Poland and Lithuania. And I was asked by the casino manager to do 2 phases of their training, but there is a bit to learn. I mean, I'll have to think about it. It would be fun, but it would just take up so much of my time. I would have to have like more time. And I'd have to be in a place to where I could actually move out there. Cuz I'd imagine, well, I mean, let's see. How much would it cost to live out there? Where's Zillow? There's one apartment for rent. I could rent some ghetto ass apartment for $500. Oh, that's actually clutch, dude. That's actually so clutch. $500 for that ghetto ass thing. I mean, that would suck to live in, but that's clutch. That's clutch, bro. 500 bucks. That's fire. I could run that. I think you'd be better off buying a house though, huh? Is it all manufactured homes out there? Is there no like actual homes? Let's see. I haven't been out there in so long. Are you still broke or is it power pack time? I'm not broke. I just don't feel like opening power packs because I don't want to. Because I don't feel like it. I know you guys want me to open power packs, but that's the problem. That's the only reason a lot of you are here. That's the issue. Damn, 10 acres, bro? Shit. I mean, 250 is quite a bit for a manufactured home, but 10 acres? Oh, that's a big ass garage, though. That's a nice ass garage. And you get a container and a shed. Dude, that is so nice. I'm not a big fan of manufactured homes, but that's such a nice property. Let's see what they got for rent. It's just that one thing. That's all I got is this little guy. I mean, it would be worth it though. Especially if I can make like 80 grand. 80 grand doing some blackjack dealing. Shit. I would run that up, bro. I wouldn't be able to stream though, so that would be disappointing. All my time and effort would be going into being a blackjack dealer. Can't let it be the next blockbuster. Oh, it's definitely not. I'll keep the ones that I have a personal interest in, but the less sellable ones I'm probably vaulting for future value. That's fair. I just personally don't like the vault. I mean, I think it's a good idea, but it sucks. It sucks that you have to pay to get your cards out. And I feel like in the future they're gonna pay or make you pay to have your cards in there. Like I don't know. I just would assume that eventually they're gonna have so many cards that even if they fucking charge you like $1 or $2 a month per card or whatever it may be. I don't know. I just feel like that'll happen in the future potentially. Maybe not. I don't know. You pay for shipping every card, or you can save on sending a bundle to you. You can send 50 at a time for the same price as one, but you still have to pay $2 per card to get them out. So it's $6 shipping for one card or 50 cards, but yeah, still $2 a card just to get them out of the vault. So total, if you're doing 50 cards, is or 50 divided by 6. Wait, that's not right, is it? I don't think that's right. You do 6 divided by 50. So 12 cents per card, basically. But then you add the $2. So $2, like if you're pulling 50 out at once, it's $2.12 a card to get them out of the vault, which isn't that bad, but yeah. I just think personally, I wouldn't, if I had graded cards, I would never send them to the vault. But I also am not a collector. I sell my stuff. I'd rather have that couple dollars of value on my side and not have to, like I said, PSA charges $6 shipping whenever you sell a card through eBay, you know. So like this card I just sold, this Palafin, though I sold it for 40 bucks, that's $40 plus PSA shipping. So technically, we sold this for $46, but PSA took the shipping and they charged me fees. So, I only got $32 but they also took $6 shipping. So I could have made an extra potentially $8 to $10 on this card had I sold it myself, you know, if I had the physical card. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of, like, this is convenient, obviously. It's nice that you can just do that. You know, they take away the, you know, I don't have to take photos. I don't have to ship the product. I don't have to make, you know, I don't have to print labels. I don't have to take it to the post office. Like, there is a benefit, of course, but you would make more money having the physical card. 100%. Especially if you could sell it for cash. If you could sell it for cash on like a local marketplace or something, you're going to be making, you know, 15, 20 plus extra. Let's see. The vault's great for big card purchases on eBay. You don't have to pay taxes, and the fees get it out are minimal compared to that. Yeah, that's fair. I agree with that. I have a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and downtown house for $625 a month. Wow, that is crazy. It was more of a play on your title last week. Oh, that was just a joke. That was just a joke. Although we did get posted on Reddit for that title. So that's funny. What's up, Kev? Pokemon Lover, Nate Spain, Trey. Hope you guys are doing good. Look at Tibbetts Boulevard, currently building new homes and selling brand new lots on back 9 of a golf course. Tibbetts Boulevard. Oh, whoops. I think it'd be interesting to have a house in Windover, because you could also Airbnb it. And I feel like it would do really well. That's what I want to do with my house once I get it all prepared. I want to Airbnb my shit, bro. One of my friends just started Airbnb-ing, and their first week they got a renter. Crazy. And it's like $300 a night. It's like, bro. You know, $300 a night times 30, you can make up to $9,000. Well, obviously Airbnb takes fees and stuff, but you can make like, if you had a full month booked out, you can make like 6-7 grand. It's fucking crazy, bro. Let's see. F them packs. They're full of PSA 2s and 3s. I haven't got any of that. I think the lowest I've got was a 5. What's up, Moose again? Is that a Larry emoji? Yeah, we got a few, you gotta join the membership, but we got a few like GameStop related emojis. People in the membership, show off the emojis. Show the people what they're missing out on. Flex on them. Flex on them with the emojis, bro. Yeah, sub for access. So they ripped you off basically. I mean, yeah, but also, you know, they're taking all the work out of the equation. Like, so they do take, you know, they are ripping you off, but I don't have to box the item. I don't have to print a label. I don't have to take it to the USPS. I don't have to take photos for the listing and make a title and yada fucking yada. Like, they take a lot of work out of the equation, so yeah, they are ripping you off, but it's not, you know, it's not, what am I trying to say here? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but there's work if you want to post these things yourself, I guess is all I'm trying to say. So they're basically charging you for the work, I guess. It looks like none of these houses are being sold or for sale right now, though. I can't. They're expensive, man. There's some expensive houses out there. I have 2 in the vault right now. I saved $250 on taxes and it only cost like $8 to get it out. I mean, yeah, that's a good, but I think once you pull, don't you have to pay taxes once you pull it out of the vault though? I'm not sure. Maybe not. But yeah, you're right. That is a benefit of it. You know, if you want to purchase a big card, that does save you a lot of money. Most definitely. You have to clean in between customers, so I doubt you'd get all 30 days paid for. I mean, yeah, but you could, what, it takes like a day to clean. Either way, you know, say 20 days. Even if you did 20 days, bro. Even if you did 20 days, you know, that's still 5-6 grand. 25, 25 days is probably max. And also, you could charge more. Like, if they're getting booked the first week, like, they should be charging, like, $400. And you're charging $400, shit. You could absolutely crush, dude. You could absolutely crush if you're charging $400 a night. Airbnb in Florida by Disney would be cool. Oh yeah, that would be dope. I do have a favor for you guys though. I do have a favor. I just want to try something. I want to see something. So there's a video on my channel that I made, one of the power pack videos, and it's kind of dead. I want to see if it's possible to reignite it. Like, this video for some reason is not getting views. I don't know what's going on, but I'm curious if you guys all go watch it right now. I'm going to post the link in the chat. If you guys go watch it, or even just, I don't even know if you have to watch the whole thing. I'm just curious if you guys go and all go watch it. Will it reignite the algorithm? I'm just curious, so, you know, please go and click on that link, and if you want to watch the video, I don't really care. Obviously, it's better for the algo if you watch the whole video. But I just want to see if we can reignite this video. So please click on that link in the chat and just give this video a view. See what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't think it will. I don't think it will reignite it, but it's just an idea. It's just an idea. Let's see. My friend in Wendover rented out his house Airbnb for 2 weeks and got $14,000 in early August. Speed Week is annual and people pay tons to have a place to stay because all the hotels are booked. Really? Oh, man. Genius. Genius. So it's actually like a decent investment, huh? It's actually a really good investment. And they just don't have any houses for sale out there. And the cool thing about Wendover is something is always going on out there. Whether it be a slot tournament, a concert, you know, they have that blue lake out there, that natural hot spring that people go and dive at. Yeah, there's so many things always going on out there. So I just feel like it would be such a good potential Airbnb. I think just it would be hard to find a property potentially, because I mean, unless the contractor for that Tibbetts Boulevard thing has a website or something, I don't see like any houses for sale on this. Sup, Zach Tate? My friend and his wife rent their house every year for the same 2 weeks. Yeah, that's sick though. Just make a quick 14 grand. That's crazy. Just for like 2 weeks. On Tibbetts Boulevard, currently building new homes, still 40 lots for sale. Do you have to buy the lot and then build the home, or is it like you buy the lot and choose what home is being built on it? What's the contractor? I should be able to look that up. Do you know the contractor or the company that's building the homes? Both? Okay. Tibbetts Boulevard. I mean, I can't afford a house, but it would be sick. Is it Coldwell Banker? Yeah, it's like it's gonna be an expensive house though. That's for sure. All right. People don't know how to read, do they? It literally says right when you fucking log into the stream, no promoting anything. Instant ban. People don't know how to read, do they? They don't know how to read. How would I find this though? New homes. I can't even find a listing for it. You'd probably have to, like, I think you'd just have to find the company, I would imagine. Yo, NSO. What's up, yo, NSO? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Either way, I don't have 500 grand to be bro. I don't have no 500 G's for this thing. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Wendover would be a good spot for a Airbnb though. Straight up. It'd be such a good spot. I'm good, bro. I'm chilling. Straight chilling. Tried to do some yard work today because it was raining, but the rain didn't last very long, unfortunately. You have NVIDIA earnings after hours. I saw Kohl's did really good, which is hilarious. I remember we were talking about how that stock was potentially undervalued, and a bunch of people said it wasn't. Just goes to show, if you know how to do analysis, people's opinions don't matter when you can actually do financial analysis, because this thing has done nothing but crush since I first talked about it. And you didn't even need to buy it in April. Like, I don't know. That was interesting. Very interesting. Abercrombie didn't really do anything. JM Smuckers, bro. Schmuckers. Hey, there's a interesting. Guess? Isn't that clothing? Oh wow, that's doing really good too. But yeah, you got NVIDIA, CrowdStrike, Snowflake. Five Below. Foot Locker. Foot Locker, huh? I didn't even know they had a stock. Foot Locker. Oh, it looks like it got bought out or something, potentially. Potentially got bought out. Maybe football cards aren't liked. Something. I'm not sure what's going on with that video. It's weird. Very weird. It's like all the other videos, like they're not doing as good as they were, but that video just like completely stopped getting views. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Refinance index. That's up quite a bit. Change the title to say opening $500 power packs, but it moves the needle. I've tried like so many different things, bro. If YouTube's not suggesting it, it doesn't really matter what the title is. I've changed the title like 10 different times. It's just YouTube's not suggesting it. Energy's leading the way today. Just watch the video, Sick Umbreon. Oh, thanks, Trey. Would be nice to hold, honestly, or regrade if it's in good shape. I already got rid of it. I've gotten rid of most of the cards. Obviously, you know, I probably should have kept it, but it is what it is. It doesn't really matter to me. A lot of people in the comment sections are like get really butthurt that I get rid of cards. And I think that's fun. I think it's funny. I honestly think it's pretty funny. But yeah, for sure. You know, I should have kept every card I pulled, realistically. You know, looking back. Looking back, I should have kept every card that I pulled. But I'm not a card collector. You know? I was mostly just doing it for the content. And you know, when I do power packs here going forward, I probably will start to keep the cards. I am gonna add a little more research in to be like for sure, because there are certain cards where it is better to just get rid of them. You know, it's not really worth making an extra like dollar or two. But overall, it is better to keep the cards generally. Solana's up. Did Solana break out? Oh, it's about to. Solana might break out. That'll be interesting if it breaks out. Solana can go crazy. That Umbreon's a long-term hold. Moonbreon's similar, almost 1,300. So yeah, when I got rid of it, I thought the opposite because that card used to be worth $300, and the most recent sales were like $250. So you might think it's a long-term hold, but from my analysis, that card was losing value. You know, maybe it'll go up in value in the future, but I really disagree, honestly. If it was a long-term hold, you know, we're in the most hyped Pokemon's. Well, Pokemon was a lot more hyped a few months ago, I feel like, but we're still in like mid Pokemon hype, so that card should be gaining value now, not losing value. There was a rumor a few months ago that you'd be able to own part of brick and mortar stores via Solana. What do you mean? I don't really get what you mean. Only reason it went down is because of reprints. It's still in a circulation window. I mean, we'll see. Ultimately, I don't really care, though. Like, I would have got rid of the card either way. I'd rather have the money. I'd rather buy more GameStop shares, personally. Any money that I would have held cards, if I had $5,000 in cards, I'd way rather have 5,000 in GameStop shares. Like I'm not bullish on cards. Like everyone's bullish on cards and I'm not. I'm really not. Like sealed obviously, sealed will go up in value, but as far as cards, certain cards will go up in value. Most of them will probably lose value. So, I don't know. I'd rather have GameStop shares, though. Oh, yeah, I looked at Cracker Barrel's financials yesterday. They're actually not that bad. Like, Cracker Barrel's somewhat undervalued. I mean, it was. It went up a lot the past couple days, but after it dropped after that logo change, like, that was a good buy, bro. That was a decent buy if you're a value investor. I mean, it's still kind of an interesting buy. It just went up a lot already. I think it's up like 30% in the past couple days. Wealthy Americans are traveling to Europe to dodge tariffs on luxury goods. Delta to pay $78 million to resolve fuel dump lawsuit. Google might lose its $26 billion search deals that could fuel its AI growth. Lamborghini CEO says tariffs are causing the wealthiest buyers to pause. Exciting. It's a long story, but it was revealed by a dev on stage at a different Chains event. Kind of brought up by accident. I'm sure you'll be able to send Solana and own it via NFT or something. Oh, are you just talking about like fractional ownership through the blockchain, basically? I think we've read about that. Yeah, and we've talked about that before. If that's what you're talking about, like fractional ownership. But if you can find the video, might be interested to watch it. Whale sold 24,000 Bitcoin. France suing Kick over streamer's death with potential prison sentences and massive fines. Yeah, this thing's kind of interesting. YouTube's height feature finally rolls out globally to let fans promote smaller creators. YouTube has officially launched its height feature globally, giving users in 39 countries the ability to promote videos from smaller creators. The feature allows users to select up to 3 videos per week from channels with fewer than 500,000 subs. These hype videos earn points that contribute to a ranked leaderboard, which appears in the YouTube's Explore tab. Videos that are hyped also receive a badge to highlight their boosted status. Fans who hype content can filter their home feed to show only hype videos and receive notifications when a video they supported approaches the leaderboard. Frequent participants can also earn a monthly Hype Star badge as recognition of their activity. Creators can track hype activity through a new hype card, as well as a recap in the YouTube Studio mobile app. YouTube says it plans to add leaderboard categories for different niches, such as gaming and style, to expand how videos are surfaced. Companies also testing paid hypes in Brazil and Turkey, which would allow fans to financially support creators by boosting their videos. Hype is designed to give additional visibility to smaller channels and give fans a more direct way to support the creators they follow. Earlier in August, YouTube broke a new streaming record by accounting for 13.4% of all streaming viewership, doubling Netflix in the process. See, I don't think that's in the US. Xbox Game Pass is about to get better for a bunch of people. What is that? Companies experimenting, giving Game Pass Core $10 a month and Game Pass Standard $15 a month. Members limited access to certain games via the cloud and PC. Xbox insiders can begin testing this initiative today, with a version of seemingly planned to roll out to everyone in the not too distant future. New benefit essentially adds cloud gaming support to all games in the core, around 50 games, and standard over 400 games libraries. It also let players use cloud gaming for games they own on that support feature, something that was previously a benefit exclusive to Game Pass Ultimate. I don't know anything about Game Pass. I don't know anything about Game Pass. Larry Chang's live on Twitter. He's live now. That's cool. I don't think I want to watch Larry Chang live. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Or you say he did a live? If he's actually live, maybe, but if it's just a pre-recording, or if he was live and it's just a, yeah, I don't really care. Larry Wang. That was 2 hours ago. Oh. No, you should have told me that started. Oh, wait. That was 2 hours ago. I've only been live for an hour. That's cool. Anthropic admits its AI is being used to conduct cybercrime. Climbing games are hot right now. South Korea banned smartphones in all middle and elementary school classrooms. Might have to watch Larry. There's no news, really. Might be forced. Nah, GameStop announced their earnings September 9th. Nothing really special. Nothing really special. I don't know. Your earnings is I don't like earnings, so not very exciting for me. Where the hell you at, Mr. Larry? He's only done an hour long. I don't want to watch an hour long fucking. I just like hearing how a dude like him sees stuff different perspective. That's fair. That's fair. We can check it out for a second, maybe.
All right, I think I got this worked out.
It's very quiet.
How are all of you? It's about 12:34. Sorry to be a few minutes late.
I don't think we can watch this. It's too quiet.
Some technical difficulties getting everything evening, and then I tried it again today just to see if I like missed something along the way. And actually, both times it was exactly 3:37.
Never mind. My volume was just down really low.
Strategy was I broke it up into 10 sets. I did 5 pull-ups and 10 push-ups, and I did 10 sets of that, and that seemed to work out pretty well.
I don't care about you doing push-ups.
200 push-ups in 5 minutes. It did make me think I'm trying to de-risk something by having some flight experience, but I'm taking risk in order to de-risk something, and that sounds oxymoronic. That sounds contradictory. Why would you take more risk to de-risk something? But we'll see if that how that plays out. All right, let's see. Here's a question. What updates can you share about Levante's AI strategy? That's interesting. Levante is one of my portfolio companies, a Volition portfolio company. They are an affiliate platform for marketplace sellers, so like Amazon, Walmart.
You watch this live,
TikTok, etc. I don't know that I can comment specifically on Levante's AI strategy, but that level of generation, and there's some element of truth in that. The companies that we're seeing play in the collectibles space at different with different approaches and different offerings. The one thing is common; they're all growing really well. So it's a super interesting space. All right, what else do we have? Isn't hanging out with you guys productive? I don't know. You guys tell me. It's productive if you guys like it. If you don't, then maybe not. Other businesses like from the faucet, kind of how this many new range grown aggressively. We do have sector focuses, software and internet. I don't back when I was what they learned is that the very best investments came. I won't answer that specifically, but and about investing outside ups later. The medium long term.
If only any of the questions were good. If only any of the questions were good. Let's see. You think you could beat his time on the health challenge? What's the health challenge? I don't know what it is. 50 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, and he did it in 3:37 or something. I don't know. 50 pull-ups would be hard. 100 push-ups isn't that hard. But 3 minutes? I don't know. That'd be hard. That'd be really hard, actually. 100 push-ups would probably take me like 2 minutes, honestly. He said he did 10 sets, 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups. In 3 minutes? Yeah, I don't know. That'd be tough. I haven't done pull-ups in so long, bro. So I don't even know. I don't even know how good I am at pull-ups. The actual challenge is just 10 minutes, but he timed 3 minutes as cap. That's what I'm thinking of. This guy must be an actual beast if he did that in 3 minutes. Like, the push-ups wouldn't be that hard. Like, doing 100 push-ups is hard. Like, I've tried it. I think we've done it on stream. But 50 pull-ups is the hard one. Or super light. He just must be really healthy and very strong if he did that in 3 minutes. Because I don't even think I could bang out 100 push-ups like that. Start pull-ups, it's the best. I just don't have a pull-up bar. I am going to start running, though, because my gym membership ran out or expired, so maybe I can just run to like a park and hit pull-ups there or something. Pull-ups are hard as hell for me. 285, 5'6". Yeah, that'd be tough. They're definitely harder the more you weigh. That's for sure. 150 reps in 180 seconds, guy's full of it. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that either. I don't know if I believe that either. Larry's light though. He's like 130. Yeah, he does look like a small guy, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He must be strong. He must be strong. If he's not lying. I don't know why you would lie about something that stupid, but you never know this day and age. I do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups in 20 minutes, but that's pretty hardcore. Yeah, I don't even know how long it would take me to take I can't do 100 push-ups right now. No way. I did fucking back like 2 days ago, triceps, and then I did biceps yesterday with legs. Like, I couldn't do it right now. I would have to be fresh. But I think, I don't even, God, it would probably take me like 2 or 3 minutes just to do the 100 push-ups. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What if I live stream me running? Would anyone be interested in that? If I just took my phone, just popped the live stream on, and just started going? Would anyone watch that shit? That'd be kind of interesting. Get away from this computer. I feel like most of the stream would be like biceps the size of Hello Kitty's head. I think he is pretty ripped. He's probably more jacked than me. I'm not even that jacked. Maybe only 10% can do 10 pull-ups in a row to start with. It's a lot, but 5 is good. You could do some 5s. I could probably do like 10 or 20, I bet. I'd imagine. Like, in a row. But I don't know how long it would take for me to rest to do another like 10 or 20, you know? Buff Larry to a health challenge of running. I mean, if Larry can do 3,000 steps in 30 minutes, I'd be very impressed on the stair climber, cuz that's tough. That's the most I've done. 100 steps a minute or like 100, yeah, somewhere around 100 steps a minute. Because you fluctuate, for like 5 minutes you're doing 110 steps a minute, and then you're trying to rest, so you're doing like 90, and then you're back to 100. Like, yeah, that's the real challenge. 3,000 steps in 30 minutes on the stair climber. That's a tough one. The only people I've seen actually do it are girls. Like straight up. I've never seen a dude at the gym running 100 steps a minute for that long. And I've only seen two girls do it. And even every time I see it, I'm just like, "Holy shit." Cuz I've only done it like once. And you're dying after. Mini shoulders get good also and good for back posture. Yeah, I'll have to start running some pull-ups. I'll have to start doing it. Larry seems like the dude who busts out a kung fu stance in a street fight and throws some Bruce Lee kicks. 3,000 steps of the smoke. That'd make it easier, I think. Honestly, you just have something to distract you. I think it would make it easier. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's the hardest part about it is staying in the zone for 30 minutes when you're dying like that. Fortunately, I unload semi trucks by hand. You can still work out though. There's nothing. That's a common. I mean, I don't know if it's an excuse or what, but it's a common thing I hear from people who don't work out. They say their jobs, their workout, which, is fair, but it's not the same. Like targeting specific muscles, doing actual cardio where your heart rate is elevated for an extended period of time. It's a complete different thing. And I'd say if like people who did a physically demanding job like you actually worked out, their job would be a little bit easier potentially. Buff Larry could do that amount of steps on a stair climber doing a handstand and using his massive steps. I would love to see it. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not impossible. I've done it. And if I can do it, I feel like most, anyone could do it. But it's definitely not easy. Girls only do dump truck day though, so it makes sense. Yeah, I don't know what it is, bro. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe they just have more energy. They can't lift as much, so they make up for it in energy. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe they're lighter, so it's easier. Not really sure. Shouted game of the girls you pass. Golf, yes. Running, no. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I just thought maybe it'd be interesting instead of sitting here, when there's just hasn't been much going on. Like even GameStop can't even break out. Like this thing's garbage, bro. It can't even break out, bro. To the downside or the upside. Like at least make it interesting. At least make it interesting. Give me like a sweat or something. At least try to push it below 22. Stable coin status. Yeah, until it moves like fucking 100% in a day randomly. Which obviously I don't really think that that's gonna happen, but it definitely can. I am gonna miss the stair climber though, and the sauna. That's gonna be one like or two very negative things about not going to the gym. The sauna is amazing. But I feel like I'll save a lot of time not having to drive there and like it now I can just wake up and fucking go run like immediately. Like you know, I don't even have to think about it. I think it'll save a lot of time. Hey, yeah, yeah. What are we gonna do? What's crypto doing? Nothing. Price stop. Just work out in your garage. I can't. My garage is filled with junk. I'll just work out downstairs though. Just gonna go run for 30 minutes every day. Figure out a route. I don't know, it'll be interesting. I honestly have never been like a runner. So it'll be interesting to get into running. I'm curious to see how like my knees and stuff will yeah, I'll just be interested to see if it's like bad for my knees or something cuz the stair climber is pretty like mellow on the knees. I just feel like running is going to be quite a bit more impact potentially. Stream a junk sale. I mean, a lot of it's not even mine. That's the sad part about it. Got a power rack in my apartment garage. It's amazing, actually. The apartment garage is like a bay of a detached garage. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds way nice. I want to eventually. I'm gonna turn my whole downstairs into a gym. I think eventually. I just think it'd be dope. Even like if I end up, even if I end up Airbnb-ing my house, that'll just be like a good amenity for people. I feel like. I've had a chest infection for something for 5 weeks now. Tried to run the other day. Got about 300 meters. Wasn't feeling it. Damn, that sucks, bro. You gotta go. You gotta go to the doctor or something, bro. That sounds bad. You need some fucking antibodies. That's a long time to be sick. Swimming has been my favorite way to get cardio and jog to a little lake, go for a swim, no skin rashes yet. And swimming is a crazy workout. When I first started going to the gym, I used to swim laps all the time in the pool. That shit's gnarly, bro. Especially if you like actually go hard. Like cuz it's hard like you got to like turn your head to breathe or else you just suck in a bunch of water, so it's a really good workout, but you also have to like test your breathing. I don't know. Swimming is an interesting workout for sure. Have you tried feeling better? Have you tried not being a pussy? Only pussies get sick. That's funny. Had a nasty virus, probably COVID or something, just dealing with the post-viral stuff. Been here before, it can take a while. That's fair. I've never really had like an infection that like that. I usually when I get sick, it's pretty quick. I usually only get sick for like a week max, if that. Must have had a run to bring the profit up this much. Wait, what? What do you mean? The profit's not up. We're getting clapped still. We haven't even opened packs in like a week, I don't think. I've just had some cards sale. But yeah, we haven't even opened any packs. I'm gonna open packs tomorrow. I was gonna open packs today, but I started the stream late, so I think I'm gonna do some packs tomorrow. Probably just 25s though. I am gonna do $100 gold video. I just need to have the money to do it. And I'll probably end up keeping the cards unless, unless we get a good offer or something. But I will run a $100 gold video even though I don't really want to. I just feel like it's the only way that, if we are going to get a good hit, it's the only way to like actually make anything back. So we got to kind of, in a way, we have to run the golds at some point. But yeah. It just sucks blowing money on power packs when I could buy more GameStop shares. I don't really have any desire to buy cards. Besides, to make the videos, obviously. Making the videos is fun. If I made a GameStop prediction video, or not like a price prediction video, but if I made a video like predicting the earnings, what their net income will be. I don't know if I could predict revenue. I think that'd be hard. But would you guys be interested in something like that? I'm just curious. Like, I just don't know if I made a video like that, would anyone watch it? I guess I would just have to see. I just have to make it and see. But yeah, I just feel like it'd be interesting to start making more GameStop content, even if it's not power packs. Just make a talking video here and there. Just add a little something something. Had this cough for 6 weeks now. Don't feel any worse for wear. Moose is Canada. Oh, okay. Not sure if I asked, but does anyone know if GME sold the Canadian stores for a profit? And will this be posting Q2 report? I believe that assets for sale on the last quarter, that 220 million, is Canada. So they should have made 220 million potentially. I just don't know if that'll go into net income or something else. So yeah. If it goes into net income, the EPS will be really high. But either way, extra 200 mil. Because I'm pretty sure they sold it. Or, yeah, they did sell it. I just don't know how much they sold it for. Just if you go on the last earnings report. And you go, where is it? And you go down right here. It says assets held for sale, 226 million. So I just assume that's Canada. But where it will, I just don't know if it's going to go on to the net income or if it's going to be like a different type of income. Because if it goes towards net income, then the EPS will be really high. If it's just, if it's something else, it's not really going to matter too much. But hey, any money is good money, Increase that cash stack. Increase that cash stack. Make a video. All right, maybe I will. What should I talk about in it? Like, obviously, predict the net income, predict how much cash and stuff they'll have, the assets, the Bitcoin, the crypto. Like, I don't know what else I would do, though. Like, I feel like it would be a really short video. I'm not really sure what I would even talk about. Get a humidifier for congestive stuff could help. Yeah, it could. Green slugs, jeez. What's up, unknown? How you doing, bro? I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I think speculative vids would be cool prior to earnings. Also, easy content, possibly. Oh yeah, it'd be simple. It'd be so easy. I would literally just. What is up? It'd be like a like penguins type video or some shit. Or I would just go through the last earnings report and talk about numbers and stuff. I don't know exactly how I would do it. I just think it'd be interesting to make a different type of video, I guess. Thought it was allergies at first, then I moved to the lungs. Ever try that pot out of your? Oh yeah, I've done that before. That shit works really good. You get the little I forget what it's called, like sinus aid or something like that. It's like this little bottle. I've heard of the pot method, but they also have another thing. It's like this little plastic bottle, and you pour this sinus stuff in it, mix it with purified water, and then you just squeeze it up into your nose. That shit actually works really good. If nobody's ever tried it, definitely recommended. Maybe go over last earnings sheet and then add your projections off that as a background. Yeah, that's a good idea. Sinagator, is that what it is? Maybe it is Sinagator. I thought it was like Sina Aid or something. I can't remember. Sinamed. I don't remember what it's actually called. But yeah, maybe I'll make a video like that over the weekend or something. Neil Med made it. Yeah, Neil Med. That's what it is, I believe. I didn't know it was called the Sinagator though. That's a funny name. Yeah, I'll make that video over the weekend and then I'll just post it on a day that GameStop's up or something like that. If GameStop has an up day going into the earnings, that'd probably be the best move. Mine's electronic like a water jet. Oh, I've never seen that. I just have the plastic, well, not anymore, obviously. You throw them away after you use them a few times, but I've only used the plastic bottles. September 9th, can't wait. You can't wait for the stock not to move. Oh man. Can't wait for him to post the best earnings they've ever posted and the stock doesn't even move. Press a button and it shoots water, it pushes everything out. Yeah, I've never seen that. Never seen that thing. It's basically the same idea, I guess. Always get high for earnings, then nothing. Yep, pretty much. That's why I never. That's why I don't really care about earnings. I'll be more interested to see if we have a run up into earnings because that's basically what happened last time. Ran up quite a bit into earnings, everyone got hyped, and then everyone got wrecked. I just feel like this time they're gonna stabilize the price, and there's gonna be it's gonna be anyone betting on earnings is very risky, especially if you're on options. Because if it doesn't move, like you lose basically half of your value on depending on the date, but if the stock doesn't move on the earnings, you lose like half of your value on your options basically most of the time. So it'll be interesting if they just keep the price the same. A lot of people are gonna get fucked. Isn't Nvidia after hours? Yeah, it is. Dilute me more. It'd have to go up quite a bit, I feel like. I mean, seeing Berkshire's earnings report yesterday, or looking at the balance sheet. That's crazy that they have bonds like over 30 years out. Like that just makes me that makes me think that Ryan Cohen will raise more money. If you can have if you can have bonds that far out, that's crazy, bro. It'll be wild if he does like a 10, 20 year bond and raises like 10 billion or 5 billion or something crazy. Like some crazy amount. That'll be interesting. But yeah, you do have Nvidia after hours. Probably won't listen to the earnings report like we did last time, but we'll see how the stock reacts, I guess. What were the last bonds? Fives? 5 and 7. 2030 and 2032. I put 1K in Nvidia, Forex leverage. Well, good luck, bro. Good luck. Gonna buy a new putter tonight. What kind of putter? You gonna get an Odyssey? It can drop to 130. I'd still be in it. Well, good luck. Good luck. Not sure. Doesn't just go into the golf store and roll a few. I see. I see. I just assume the Odyssey because that's what everyone wants. I have an Odyssey putter, but it's like a really old one. So it doesn't matter what it does. That's fair. That's fair. I've been hitting the ball like pretty nice lately. Honestly, it's kind of crazy. I haven't been using my driver. I've just been using my lower woods, and I don't know. I'm just getting good, I guess. I'd be driving that 5 wood, 3 wood like it's great, like like farther than I would hit my driver. I'm like, damn. I've just been playing a lot, I guess, or something. I still need to go get a swing lesson though. I want to make sure my swing is proper. I just haven't. I should probably do it before the season ends. It's only like $40, $60, but maybe. Cracked insert probably doesn't make a difference, but it's in my head. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it probably does make a difference. I would imagine. What's up, D Paul? 3 wood go straighter. Oh yeah, definitely. I honestly like my 7 wood and my 5 wood, bro. They hit nice. Last earnings, nothing happened for a couple days, then little up, then way down. Yeah, we watched it. We listened to the earnings or the earnings call last time. You can't golf year round there. Nah. Winter starts snowing and shit. Although it hasn't snowed much lately, the past couple seasons, it still gets really cold and yeah, they close them down. They shut them down for the season. I mean, I'm sure I'll still sneak on the course and go play, but you know. You know. I'll have to do something. I don't know where I'd be able to go play in the winter. Probably just be stuck inside. Well, there is a spot where you can go. They have like an indoor range or it's covered or something like that out here. But I'm just not a big fan of paying money to hit a bucket of balls. I'd rather just go chip and putt. Get a golf sim. Oh, I wish. They're so expensive. Unless you DIY one. You can make a DIY one, but golf sims are fucking expensive, bro. A trip to St. George would be epic. St. George is chill. I like St. George. That area looks dope. It's nice. I don't mind St. George. I couldn't live out there. No way. You know, in the winter, I probably could. I feel like I could live out there in the winter, but the summers are too cooking. Like, it's hot where I live, but god damn, it's so hot out there. Couldn't do it. I'll get my Windover house. Just kidding. Maybe one day. Hey, unknown with the $5. Just for fun, can you compare 2020 GME chart, April, December, today's chart from April to Toad today? Just saying. I don't know how I would compare it, honestly. We can look at it, but I don't really know how I would compare it. But I appreciate the $5. We can check it out. I just don't think there's a way to like overlay it. You know, maybe. Maybe, but you also have to realize back then you had like no shares on the market. So to compare what the stock was back then to what it is now is honestly a terrible comparison because you had what, 50 million shares, maybe 100 million back then, or you know, as the share float. Now you have over 400 million, you know, 600 million diluted value. I just don't even think it's worth comparing. Like, it's not even relevant. But since you donated $5, I'll do it. But that's all I would say is it's not relevant because the stock back here was nowhere near even close to what it was now. It's just not even in the same realm. Not even close. Not even close. I mean, you can say it looks the same, but it's not. It's not. It's definitely not. Can we duplicate this? And then maybe we can do something like this. We can separate it. And maybe do this. Can we hide this? Yeah, we can do that. Then we can bloop, shawhoop. Shweep. Yeah, I don't see what you're looking at. Doesn't look anywhere near the same, honestly. I don't really see what you're looking at. It doesn't look even remotely the same. So I don't know. But either way, what I said before is very relevant. It's not even the same stock. You know, back then 100% short interest. Now 16% short interest. Back then 50 to 100 million share float. Now 440 million, 600 million diluted value. It's not even the same stock anymore, so, comparing the past to now, I just don't think that's even a relevant analysis. What's relevant is the spike. This is relevant because this was the market pricing in Ryan Cohen joining the board. You could say maybe it was shorts closing if you want, I guess, but maybe you could say it was Reddit pushing it if you want, I guess. I don't think those things. I think the market was pricing in the potential of GameStop long ago. It probably has a lot of shorts closing in the mix of it, but I think this part's relevant. The times GameStop is priced in the future. That's relevant. But yeah, I don't think the stagnation down here is relevant to what's going on right now. I don't know. Maybe you get a massive move. Maybe it does go up 5-6x in like a month or two. I don't know. But it's still just not the same stock. So I just don't think that's relevant analysis. Honestly, I just really don't. I really don't. I think they have year-round golf, though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The algo was alive since back then. I mean, most algo trading is just day trading. I don't know. Maybe the algo's just shorting it. Maybe. I don't know. That's not something you can prove, though. In my experience, most algorithm trading is day trading or swing trading support and resistance. I just don't know. I just truly don't think that's relevant. Like, even if it is like a similar chart, I just don't get how it would be relevant, honestly. I really don't. until GameStop does a 5-6x, I just don't see it. And I don't even think that's gonna happen. Like, personally, I'm not betting on a squeeze. Like, I don't think GameStop's gonna squeeze. I think it can. There's definitely a less than 1% chance it can squeeze, but I don't think it's going to. I think it's just going to consistently tick up over time, because I mean, that's just the best case scenario for anyone who's stuck in this position, is just day trading their way out. If that legacy short or whatever is a real thing, the best way for them to get out of it is by day trading. Killing people's options premium. Like, I have an option I bought back at 2150 when it hit 2150, and that shit's down. If you just bought 100 shares, you'd be up. So, like, this is best case scenario for the shorts, is it doesn't move. And, consistently just goes up over time and doesn't make a massive move. I don't know, though. Like, I really don't know. Like, just not even, I don't even think about it, honestly. I'm already invested in the stock. Like, I don't care at this point if it takes 5 years to go up, 10 years, 20 years, or 2 months. Like, the time frame is irrelevant at this point for me. I'm already in. I'm already committed. So chart analysis is honestly a waste of time because it really isn't. It doesn't work. Like it can work, but it doesn't. Chips already placed on black. Basically, we're already placed on 0. We're already on 0. I like the take of we are moving sideways for the bond duration, but yeah, bet's already made. Why I check the 4-hour only. See, I think, that's a theory that I had, but if we keep making money and next thing you know, we're sitting on 15, 20 billion in cash, I just don't see it trading sideways. Like that's, if the stock's going to follow the fundamental value or just follow the cash, it should just consistently go up. Because it's not like we're going to just stop making cash. If we make as much as I think we're going to make this quarter, next quarter should be even higher, potentially. Well, I mean, I guess it depends if we sell Europe or not. If we sell Europe next quarter, then of course it should be a massive quarter. But yeah, I don't think we're just gonna stop making money. But yeah, the bet's already made. Worrying about short-term price action and technical analysis and all that is, unless you're day trading, which most people probably aren't day trading. I'd imagine most people are trying to swing trade this shit and then they get clapped. But yeah, if you're not day trading, you're kind of wasting your time with like chart analysis and all that stuff. Because you don't know what this stock's gonna do. You know how many people came in here when GameStop was above 30, saying it's going to the moon, and like nobody knows. Nobody fucking knows what they're talking about in the stock market. Nobody understands. Chart analysis really doesn't work. So it's a waste, Place your bet and be happy with it. You should be confident enough in your bet where you don't even have to do chart analysis. At least that's how I am. Like, I'm so confident, I don't even need to look at the chart. Like, the only reason I have the price ticker up there is for you guys. I'm driving home, listening for a bit, and yes, the bet's already made, correct? What's up, KCR? Driving home in the new whip, bro. Whipping in the new whip. Gotta love that. Heads or tails, exactly. Exactly. Will it be heads or tails? I think a lot of people are just like so emotional when it comes to this. So I get why people are like very focused on the chart and the short-term price action. I mean, we've seen it just in my stream alone, let alone like Reddit and Twitter. Like, people are so upset that this stock isn't moving. And for me, I'm like, this is sick. The fact that it's still holding 20 is crazy. And every time you like tap lower 20 or lower 2020 every time you tap lower 22s, it tends to have a nice bid. So that's positive, bro. That's positive from my perspective. You see Rampage Jackson's son beat the wrestler up? Yeah, that's big news. At this point, I feel like it's staged, honestly. Like, obviously, that was some savage shit, but I feel like it's staged, honestly. Like, the way the news is spreading. Like, it was savage, of course. Way savage. But, I mean, people do crazy shit for clips. Or clicks, you know? People do some crazy ass shit for views. You guys remember Pump Fun? You remember when Pump Fun had live streaming on it? Like, people will do anything for clicks and views, bro. They'll do literally anything. There is no morals in the world when it comes to getting some thumbs up. Or some money. More money, but people will do anything for some views too. Looking to double my position soon. Nice. Yeah, it was savage. I thought it was fake. I I didn't think it was fake at first, but the more I see the news about it, I'm like, yeah, that was possibly, it was possible that that was staged. I mean, not staged. Obviously, the dude got his ass beat and got knocked out, and he probably got fucked up. But I just feel like it was, it was staged. Not. I feel like when I say it's staged, it seems like I think it was fake. Like, he definitely got beat up for real, but I think he consensual. Thank you. Yes, it was consensual to get your ass beat and knocked out for the views. Exactly. Exactly. Pump Fun, was it? You remember? Pump Fun. That shit was crazy, bro. Pump Fun was actually nuts. Yeah, calculated. Calculated risk, I guess. Even though you could definitely die. He definitely could have died. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oy. Shall we bet if it's number one or number two? Well, if you bet number two, you were wrong. What's up, Michael Casper? How you doing, bro? What's with that face you post? I'm a boomer. I don't get it. Oh, it's one of the board members, GameStop board members. That's funny. I wonder if I could get a Nat Turner one. That'd be pretty funny. I don't even know if I can make any more emojis on here, actually. I haven't checked. We need a Nat Turner emoji, bro. Let's see. I'll screw you. Make me verify that it's me. Come on now. Of course it's me. Of course it's me. I'm literally live streaming. Who else would it be? I think it's because of the ad blocker, though. They always do that to me. Let's see. Badges and emojis. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait. Those are the badges. Can I do... I need 4 more members for another emoji. That's a rip. Well, join the membership so I can make more emojis. Join the membership. It's $1 a month. I don't think if you donate, I don't think if you gift subs it works either. I think it has to be like actual subs. Yeah, this thing can't even break out, bro. The volume's not terrible. It should be breaking out at 2250. Trash. 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 It's a 1. Bro slurps 30 bottles of water a day. Oh my god. I mean, I do have like 5 laying on the floor right now. I like my water, bro. Don't be hating. I like my water. I don't drink soda or anything like that. That's all I got is hydration. That sweet, sweet hydration. Looks like Larry's laughing like that to me. Yeah, it does look like he's laughing. That's for sure. I wonder if I could make... I mean, I could maybe delete one for a Nat Turner emoji. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a historical figure. That's Nat Turner. That's what Nat Turner looks like. What a nerd, bro. What a nerd. Holy shit, Nat Turner is a nerd, bro. That's crazy. I love that. Get you a gallon of water like a real gym bro. I should. I definitely should. I should have my gallon of electrolytes. Definitely. I've just never gotten into that. I just never have gotten into it. Let's see. Let's see what a Nat Turner emoji looks like. Crop that shit. Crop that shit. Oh, this is gonna be a good emoji. Nat. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, we should watch this video. Even though I already watched it. If anyone hasn't watched this video, watch Penguin's video about the Twitch botting thing. very interesting. It's very eye-opening, and it makes you, I mean, it definitely confirmed my belief of a lot of things. Oh, well. And one of my YouTube shorts just went live. I forgot about that. Forgot about that. Let's see. Which one could we get rid of? Emoji. I mean, we could get rid of Bitcoin. You guys like the Crying Jordan one, so we can't get rid of that one. Kick that one off. You don't want that one. You don't want the pay attention one. I mean, we'll see how Nat Turner looks. I'm down to get rid of that one. Oh, that looks funny, bro. I kind of prefer that over. Yeah, I think that's a winner. I think that's a winner. I think that's a winner. Oh shit, it's not 1-to-1. Fuck. I forgot about that. I forgot that you gotta make it 1-to-1. That's a rip. Crop that shit. Let's see. How do we make it? Can we make it 1-to-1 here? Crop a little more. Get a little more of this. Crop a little more. We're almost there. We're almost 1-to-1. Boom. Perfect. Ba-da-dum. Turner. There we go. There we go. We got Big Boy Nat as an emoji now. Big Boy Nat. Drop that emoji in the chat. Let's see it. Let's see that emoji. Drop that shit. Drop that shit. You guys had another school shooting. What's up with the U.S. shooting up schools? Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked into it. But yeah, I did see there was another one. I don't read news like that. It's depressing. Buy shares? No thanks. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. Now we need Jim Groob. Is there a Groob? We got a Groob one? Where's Mr. Groob? I don't think Jim Groob has a... Wait, is this him? Is that Jim Groob? I don't know if that's him or not. It looks like it. Is that him? He's an interesting character. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. I think it could be a JPEG. I can't remember. Which one do we get rid of? Can't get rid of Crying Jordan, bro. That's hilarious. We could get rid of Buck. Could get rid of Bitcoin. Could get rid of Buck 3D. get rid of here. I don't know which one to get rid of here. I say we get rid of the drawing buck. Oh, this one. I mean, this one's already a thing. Like, oh, I don't like that. That doesn't look that good. Is there any better Jim Groob pictures? That one just doesn't look that good. It's too dark. What about this one? This one might be good. Whoops. This one could be good. I mean, that looks a little better, but unless you really know Jim Groob, you're not gonna get that. Is there any other ones? Ooh. 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 Might have found the winner here. Might have found the winner here. That one looks okay, I guess. Not the best. It's a little small. Yeah, there's not really any good Jim Groob pictures. Maybe we can Photoshop this one, or not Photoshop, but maybe we can maybe this one could look good if we fix it up a little bit. Let's see, we gotta widen it. That could potentially be okay. Groob. Where the hell is it? Where'd it go? I lost it. Oh, there it is. I think that's probably the best it's gonna get. Now we got the whole board, bro. We got the whole board. Or I think we're missing someone, right? Isn't there another guy? Isn't there another board member? What's his name? Who's the other board member? I forget. Chang. Oh yeah, Alan Attell. Is this actually him? That's too dark. I don't know. Is this him? I guess that's him. That's the only photo? That's the only photo of him? Well, that's lame. You don't have, like, any photos of Alan. My next vote's Bitcoin to be gone. I kind of like the Bitcoin emoji, though. But that's probably going to have to be the next to go. Just because it's not really... I mean, it's like... It's GameStop related, I guess, but not really. I mean, Crying Jordan's not... we should probably get rid of Crying Jordan, honestly. If we're getting rid of anything. Crying Jordan has no place here. It's just a funny one. I don't know, Crying Jordan or Bitcoin? What do you guys think? Do we get rid of Bitcoin or Crying Jordan? Moose wants to get rid of Bitcoin, so I'd vote game over Kitty. Really? You don't want Kitty? You don't want DFV? I mean, we do already have Roaring Kitty, so I could see why you wouldn't want that one. We do kind of have two of those. Yeah, the cat is better. I guess we can get rid of Game Over Kitty. I just like that one. I think it's tough because I like all of these. It's tough. I like all these emojis. I wish we just had 4 more members so I could just make a new one. But that's not gonna happen. What about this one? I like the wild card. I like the wild card. Hey, peace out, Snail Groceries. You have a good one, bro. See you tomorrow, hopefully. God bless. God bless. I'm home again. No, I wasn't driving the new car. Still driving the company car for the next 2 weeks. So I have free petrol. Ah, I see. Okay. Nice. Get rid of Bitcoin. All right, we'll get rid of Bitcoin. Moose. Thank you, Moose. I don't know if that works though. I think it has to be 5 like actual people. I think it's got to be 5 actual people. I can refresh and see, but I don't think gifting subs works. Let's see. Oh, wait. As you gain more member, oh, I guess I already have too many fucking emojis because it did work, but now it says I need 9 members for 10 emoji. How many emojis do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, it's because I made all these emojis when you were donating like crazy amounts of memberships. Like remember you were donating like hundreds because it was so cheap to donate them. Like yeah, I think I made all the emojis during that time. So now it's going to be yeah. I think that's the issue here. So it did work, but the problem is as I made all these emojis when we had hundreds of members. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think the Bitcoin one has to go. I don't know. I don't know. I think the Bitcoin one has to go. Yeah, I think we get rid of the Bitcoin one. I mean, Allen's just doesn't even look that good, but whatever. Whatever. I think yeah, I don't think we need the Bitcoin one. I think the Bitcoin one is also a badge. So that's fine. I mean, it's after 3 years, but so there we go. There we go. We got the whole board of emojis now. We got the whole board. The Alan Attell one looks like garbage, but it is what it is. We're laced up now. We are laced up, son. Okay. Looks like Nicolas Cage. Hey, what's up, Break Nation? How you doing, bro? See those Costco EV tins coming? Yeah, I did see that. Like $4 a pack or some shit. Shit, thanks for the membership, Moose. I don't know how much that costed you. Because I did change it. I don't remember, but I appreciate it. God bless, God bless. Does it even... How much did that cost? Oh yeah, I forgot. I have free memberships I can gift. I always forget about that. I probably shouldn't even do this, but let's see if anyone gets one. I don't know any of those names. I don't know any of those names. Damn, you spent 20 bucks on that? Or wait, it was only 5? Okay, that's not bad then. That's not bad then. How do I get out of this? There we go. Yeah, I don't know any of those names, literally. I don't recognize a single name there. All the lurkers getting exposed. No, I don't think it goes off of lurkers. It's just giving memberships to random subscribers. Straight up. I don't think those are lurkers. I mean, maybe some of them, but I'm pretty sure it's just random subscribers. Announce the date for earnings. Yeah, September 9th. Sure if that's true, though. People have been saying the 9th for a minute. No, they announced it. It's right here. It's on their investor relations thing. It's right here. GameStop today announced it'll report second quarter fiscal 25 results after the market closes on Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. Hey, Anthony Walker got one. An unusual market. Hey, shout out Break Nation. God bless you, Break Nation. I appreciate that, bro. I recognize Anthony Walker and Unusual Market. I recognize those two names. But I don't think they're ever really... Well, Unusual Market was here yesterday. They don't even have to be watching the live stream. Nah. Nah, it's just random subscribers. Appreciate you guys, though. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see something now, though. I think I still have too many emojis, though. Yeah. Yeah, I have so many emojis. That's crazy. Even after all that, I still can't do another one because I have, yeah, just so many. Just so many. I should have made all the emojis when we had fucking 150. I think I did, though. Did I not? I thought I did. I thought I made the maximum amount of emojis I could. I don't remember, but I thought I did. Alright. NVIDIA earnings. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Did they report yet? Doesn't look like it. Then we go trading view. Yoanso's here. Or at least he was. How do you extend it? There we go. There we go. Thanks for the membership. Hey, don't thank me. Thank Break Nation and Moose. Shout out to them. He's probably doing brain surgery. Earnings in 10 minutes. All right, for sure. I'll stick around for earnings. We'll see what we got. I swear, like, the chat leaderboard thing is messed up, though. Like, after Break Nation and Moose donated, they should be top fans. I think that thing's glitched. That top fans thing is so glitched. Looks like albino Shrek. Now we got the whole board, bro. Well, and that's sick. I like that. I like that change to the emojis. I forgot the dude's name that worked with Tesla or whatever. He was in here for a while. I feel bad I forgot his name. Where's he been? I honestly forgot too. I'll be honest. I think it was Azuzul, huh? I'm pretty sure it was Azuzul. Azuzul! I think it is Azuzul. I forget people too, though, so don't feel bad. I always forget. There's just so many people that come in and out, bro. It's hard to remember everyone. It's not easy. Some people are here for months and then they're just gone. You know, some people are here for weeks and then they're gone. Some people are only here every now and then they're gone. Like, it's a weird thing. Member for 8 months. Damn, bro. 8 months. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. 8 months. Holy. I hope these men keep doing a good job. Last time he stopped by, he was saying things were popping off in a good way. Yeah, I think so. Any word from Kristen, like proof of life? Nah, I'm not gonna hit her up. I'm not gonna hit her up. If she wanted to be here, she would. There's no way she doesn't know that I'm live. There's absolutely no way. So, I'm not gonna hit her up. She doesn't hit me up. It is what it is. She did tell me that she was gonna leave the stream like a while back, though. So, she probably just moved on. Maybe she found herself a man's. I don't know, but I'm not gonna hit her up. She broke my little heart. I'm just kidding. But it is sad that she's not here, so I don't know. I just have no desire to, like, I want to talk to her, but I'm not going to. trying to climb the leaderboard. Oh, that's just crazy that you. It's crazy how long some of you guys have been in the stream, bro. Honestly, it's actually wild. Like Yo NSO has been a member for over 2 years, or he's pushing 2 years or something like that. I can't remember. Like that's just it's wild, bro. It's very wild. Um but yeah, I just can't keep tabs on everyone, you know? If if they don't want to be here, that's fine, you know? It's no big deal. I understand. I get it. Especially with how I act sometimes, you know? I don't blame them at all. But it does suck. What am I looking up again? I forgot. Oh yeah. Yeah, YoNSO in 2 months will be a member for 2 years. And Stogie Stonks is 14 months. Moose again and KCR are next. And Clyde. I never see Clyde in here like ever though. It's funny that how long Clyde's been a member and I never see him in here. And then Muma. Yeah. I think a lot of people canceled their memberships, which is fair. Which is fair. Not a big deal. They probably have kids and stuff. I hope not. I mean, I hope she's happy. That's all I care. That's all I care about. If she's happy, that's all that matters. Same with anyone else who left. You know, as long as they're happy and they're living a good life, that's all that matters. They don't need to be in the stream. Of course, I'd want them. You know, of course, I want them here, but people have their own lives. Not everyone can sit through well, I mean, this is a really short stream today, but not everyone can sit and watch a 5-hour stream every day. $15,000 shares in GameStop bought by SVB Wealth. That's probably old. We look at Whale Wisdom every day. That's probably an old buy. Yeah, I don't even see that. I don't even see that, but it's probably old. Market Beats reporting super late. Oh, I don't even know what that is. I check Whale Wisdom every day. There's actually been a lot of insider buying, or not insider buying, but a lot of big whale positions on GameStop. But if you're not getting it from Whale Wisdom, it's usually late. Sometimes Reddit can be on top of it and Twitter. But most of the time, most of the posts I see when people post about whales are old. Like, I don't even see that one. I don't even see SVB Wealth. SVB Wealth. Let's see. They probably have so many holdings. Yeah. We'll have to alphabetize it. So many holdings. A deeper interest in what? I don't know. A deeper interest in what? Yeah, I can't even look that one up. Stupid trading view. Alright, we're going back to Yahoo. Sick of trading view. I don't even know what market beat is. Straight up. What is that? What is market beat? Did they report? Looks like it's going up. They must have reported. I don't know, it's tweaking. They probably just reported. This is the same shit that happened last time. We'll see what it actually sticks price at. Literally the same thing that happened last time. Nvidia earnings happening now. Yeah, they probably just posted it. That's GameStop in a couple weeks. Maybe. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But yeah, I don't know what you're asking, Break Nation. Not sure. Not sure what you're asking about the deeper interest. Revenue beat. I'd imagine. Why is it going down? They give up guidance or something? No guidance. EPS 105, estimate 101. Yeah, it must be a guidance thing. Or it's just a, initial bad reaction. Is what it is. Happens all the time. That's earnings for you. You can post some good numbers and still get clapped. That's why you don't bet on earnings. This will be us on the 9th. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Can the market react? Yeah, market went down a tiny bit. It'll probably bounce back up. This is literally what happened last time. Like, the exact same thing. It went down, and then eventually it just started pushing all-time highs again. Earnings, the price action on earnings usually doesn't mean much. It's just usually an overreaction in a lot of ways. Even if the price, whether the price goes up or down, usually an overreaction. no H20 sales to China in Q2, whatever that means. It's probably just one of their chips. One of their newer chips, potentially. He said he had room for 130. I just don't understand why people bet on earnings in the first place. Like, I'll never, like, I hate talking about trading, so, you know, I'll never tell someone that, even though I want to, you know, I'm not gonna tell someone that it's a bad trade or whatever, even though I want to. I just don't know why people try to trade on earnings and try to, I just don't get it. Makes zero sense. There's no like technical analysis on your side. There's no trend on your side. Like earnings is literally flip a coin, see what happens. Like I don't know why people like betting on it. And most of the time, if you're betting on options with earnings, like the options already have the earnings move priced in, so you really don't even profit that much. Like I just don't understand like why people bet on earnings. Really doesn't make sense to me. Because I guarantee the option market was pricing this in. I mean, we can look. We can look. But guarantee it. It's like when Jay Powell speaks, degens just shut their eyes and press buttons. Yeah, but the stock usually never moves on the FOMC. Just sometimes it does. And it's like, I don't know. You could trade the reaction and have such a better result than trying to YOLO on the earnings. Like, literally. Like, I don't know. Like, you could have just not traded options and imagine. Imagine for a sec, if you will. Imagine with me for a second that you weren't a degenerate trading options and you could have literally shorted the resistance here at 183. You know, your stop loss would have been like 185, maybe 186. And then on the downside here, even if you didn't short here, you could have bought the support here that it dropped to. And I don't know, like, see, you didn't need to bet on this move. You could have took advantage of the reaction rather than trying to predict what this is going to do on something you can't even predict. I don't know. I don't understand the earnings bets. I really don't. What did we? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys that it was priced in. So if you go to the weekly options, as you can see, the at the money is, I mean, let's say $7, $5. So you add those together, you know, 17 plus 5, that's 12. How much did it move? $12 off of 182. That would have been 170. I mean, it's pretty close. It wasn't completely accurate, but pretty damn close. The option market already prices this shit in. What's up, Pokey Pop Pop? Someone gifted you a membership. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll just never understand it. Like, I've made bets on earnings, of course. Like, I've done it all in the stock market. That's why I feel like I'm relevant enough to speak about this, because I've literally done it all. But I don't understand why people, do it. Because I had my little moment in time when I was a beginner trader you know, making those mistakes, trading earnings. Sometimes it works, most of the time it doesn't. Like, I don't know. I don't know why people stay in that same, like, beginner way of trading. It's such, like, a beginner way to trade. I mean, they trade in for trading sakes, just wild guesses. Well, it's because there's big moves. You know, it's volatile moves in those events. But the issue with trading volatile moves is, I mean, look, it already bounced back. It already bounced back. You could have literally just tapped the support. Boom. You would have profited very well. I don't know. But people think that because the stock moves volatilely, that they're going to make money off of it for some reason. Even though literally anyone who bet on NVIDIA, whether it be to the downside or the upside, if they traded options and this opens at 178 tomorrow, they lost. Like, everyone lost. Anyone who traded options on this loses. Unless, you know, it opens at 180 tomorrow and then it proceeds to move up or down. Like, if you're holding your position, maybe you could make money, but yeah, I don't know. I think people just I just don't think people truly understand trading as much as they want to act like they do. Especially people who trade options. Like, people who trade options, I don't know. I just I'm not a fan. Not a fan cuz I know the realities of options and I know most people lose, so anyone who comes in and talks to me about trading options, I can't take them seriously, honestly. I really can't. Nvidia, my baby. It already bounced back. Who cares? It already bounced back. It'll probably make its actual move during the earnings call. Just like last time. Like, this is literally the same exact price action as last time. Like, to the T. Oh, man. Well, I don't know what we do now. Is it raining again? Maybe I'll go do more landscaping. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, I'm out of here. But, yeah. Working in the rain. Yeah, it's just been too hot. Like, I've been waiting for a day like this. Plus, it's easier to dig the ground, to put the pavers in place when the ground's wet. I know nobody cares. I don't even know what you messaged. And I also don't know what your last message was. You said something about a deeper meaning or deeper interest or something like that. I don't know what that message was. And I don't know what you're talking about on that thing. Your message might have got blocked. But yeah. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I might do power pack polls tomorrow, potentially. We'll see. We'll see. Don't read it thinking out loud. Oh, I can't see the message anyway. But yeah. You guys have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you guys always supporting the stream. Thanks for gifting the memberships. I appreciate that. An unknown hooked up the $5. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for your donations. Much love. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. God bless ya. And I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, spam those emojis, bro. Spam those emojis. Spam those new emojis in the chat, bro. Spam them. All right. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. God bless you. Peace.